And we're live.
What the buck is up, every pony?
Hello.
Hello.
uh, well,
Ah!
last time, you guys were putting together some of the elements of your dinner party. You had somebody down in the underground scouting out various places. I'm trying to remember what you guys above ground were doing.
Uh, I was playing Swift Victory. I'm in a meeting with the elder.
Yes,
I was getting brainwashed.
this is true. So you're only half brainwashed.
Yeah,
Hasn't affected anything yet.
yeah. But we managed to find out where the our stuff is being kept.
Potentially, yes.
Hmm.
You at least know where the stuff potentially would have been taken. If your stuff's in there, is a different story. But that's where the tracking device ended up. So, high hopes.
Mhm.
I believe Milk Thistle's being a nerd and studying as much as you can about uh, the engineering slash science of the manufactorium.
Yes, and the fabricator.
Yep.
He also discussed plans of having uh Katarina disguised and moving past the detection of city, but that had already been discussed with him by Elton. Right?
Yeah. Don't think you've sent him out on any missions yet, but it was
Yeah,
definitely
no, we're waiting for Operation Power Outage to begin.
yeah.
We have to enact Operation Get Our Shit Back.
Oh well, that's Operation Dinner Party. That is. All right, so a lot of plans in place and little snippets to try and begin. Did we finish your meeting with with um,
I had
uh,
I had one more question that I wish to ask Elder Grey Longhorn,
yeah?
and then I was going to take my leave. Uh, Swift Victory sort of puts his hooves on the table, sort of doing you know how if you cross your hands and you make a church with your fingers, it looks like a steeple, sort of.
Yeah, yeah.
He's doing that kind of with his hooves, and he looks to the elder, and there's respect in his voice as he says this. He says, he asks, sorry, my throat's kind of bugging me. Uh, with all due respect, elder, what caused you guys to end up with end up no longer wishing to follow your deities? From what I've heard, they don't seem that bad.
They were no longer required.
Can you please extrapolate a bit? Uh, like what caused it to where you guys no
Well,
longer require?
why do you follow your deities?
We look to them for guidance.
Well, we no longer needed that. Why else do you follow your deities?
He sort of stops and thinks for a moment. We we not only look to them for guidance, but also knowledge. Sometimes when we don't know what to do or who to turn to, we ask them for aid and advice on the things that are troubling us.
And in most cases, they go unanswered. And if they become answered, then it is vague and in their interest as well, not necessarily just yours. So again, my answer would be is we outgrew them. We no longer required them for knowledge as we were able to start seeking out answers for ourselves.
I see. He'll give a very respectful nod of his head. I I appreciate your time. I know that I took a fair bit out of your busy schedule, and it was just nice to be able to sit down and talk with you a bit.
You have much to learn still about us, and I recommend you let go of your old ways, as holding on to them will only slow down your progress.
In his mind, in his mind, Swift Victory will remember that. Swift Victory did not like that. Uh, he'll stand up and, with a respectful bow, he'll uh, go to make his way to the elevator to leave.
He will be escorted from the place by the automatons, and he's escorted basically to outside the front of the building, where he's allowed to obviously go off on wherever he wants to go.
And then thrown out.
uh, so, just out of character, did Milk Thistle give a place for him to meet up with Swift Victory, or was it just sort of like, uh, we'll see you at the next thing sort of thing, the next meeting sort of thing? Because I'm trying to remember that.
Milk Thistle?
He'll.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was the question?
Did Milk Thistle give? Sorry, I was a bit loud on that. Did Milk Thistle give Swift Victory any orders to like where to meet Milk Thistle and the others, or was it sort of a we'll wait until the next time we get a meeting sort of thing?
Our people will call your
The
people.
Milk Thistle used the dinner jargon, and I don't know if Swift Victory knows that the dinner jargon, like, we're making dinner plans, for example, is what Milk Thistle told him. I don't know if he understands that to mean we're going to have a secret meeting.
No, I don't think he probably didn't quite cotton on to that.
Yeah, probably not.
Swift Victory at least understands that he's going to be called on by Milk Thistle.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. So I guess he'll wait until Milk Thistle calls on him again, and he'll head back to his little apartment to rest up.
oh well, Milk Thistle was there waiting for you.
Hmm?
Yeah, Milk Thistle waited at your apartment.
Oh, all right. Uh, yeah, he'll. Sorry, I'm just like so odd today. Uh, he'll return to his apartment and look to Milk Thistle. Well, the meeting went interestingly. He'll walk inside and shut the door behind him.
Go
Were you able to have a good conversation with the elder?
Yeah, I was able to. There's not a whole lot that I think I was able to get out of him. I remember asking him. I asked him why they abandoned their deities, and he gave me the same explanation he probably gave you.
Hindered progress and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Well,
sorry.
Still, though, Swift Victory, you did us a good service by reaching out to the Elder to speak to him. May I see your tablet?
Of course, he'll walk over to Milk Thistle, take the tablet out of his satchel and hand it over to Milk Thistle.
All right. Milk Thistle is going to look up the recording that took place there without saying exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, the recording probably will still be active.
All right. And he's going to send that to himself.
Yeah, perfectly fine. So you stop
Alright.
the recording and send it to yourself.
And then as a precaution, he's going to delete it from Swift Victory just in case they need somebody with a lower security level.
Perfectly fine. Once you transferred it, it has been deleted.
All right.
He'll give the tablet back to Swift Victory.
He'll accept and put his satchel.
No, you probably just put it onto the table to use it as a coaster again, to be honest.
Right. Well, actually, you're right. He would do that. Oh God. Okay, Boomer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll set it on the table and start using it as a coaster again. I like to imagine that there's a little a line of condensation in the center, because like drinks melt or the ice melts, and things get wet from it.
If they put ice in. But yeah.
I was gonna say, what? There's no ice in this place either.
Well, you just ask what. I mean, if you want water, you say ice cold water. It gives you ice cold water. It doesn't just. It doesn't put ice cubes in it. It just gives it to you at cold temperature.
That makes me so sad.
I mean, you know, probably ice water isn't something that we would think to ask anyway, but
Yeah. I mean, you guys in the fantasy world don't have ice cubes,
Yeah.
so ice cubes are probably abnormal.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it was fun playing Swift Victory. I'm not gonna lie. It's just like, oh God, I was not prepared for this mentally.
But yes. Anything else people want to do?
Milk Thistle did want to spend some time with Katarina.
Yeah.
And he wanted to deliver a message of perseverance to, you know, take what the enemy sees as weakness and use it to your advantage so you can catch them off guard. And in doing so, you will have strength that they will never see coming. So he's going to encourage Katarina to take the current situation of him being undead and, you know, use that to his advantage.
He will give a nod at that. All right. The other thing going on is, I believe, Metal Banana, you doing your investigation underground.
That's
Yeah.
right. We've been missing out on that for several weeks now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of my busy schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about my own.
That's fine.
Busy schedules suck.
yeah. Welcome to
Yep.
D&D.
Right?
I'll
Scheduling
Pathfinder in
conflicts.
this case.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I believe you came across a door which you needed
Yeah.
something to basically be able to bypass it. There was like a number pad there, and you were uncertain how to get through it. Now I think you.
Yeah, so I would like to speak to Swift Gadget. Yeah,
Yeah.
Swift Gadget about that. So
Yeah, you would be able to grab her at some point. She would be round Milk Thistle's place as they are going over some of the information that is to do with the manufactorium Swift Gadget is trying to explain it to Milk Vessel in a way so he can get his mind around it. And so that's kind of what they are doing. But she's more than happy to have a short break and give you a hoof if you need it.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's wrong, Metal?
Okay. I basically tell her in code. I found the door. And it asked for like a number, right? Or ID.
Okay, so if you're just going to go with, I'm saying it in code, but then just sort of laying it out plainly, you're going to have to roll me a bluff check, and I'll make a sense motive check for her to see how clearly it will come across.
Yeah, because I can't think of a way to say it in code right now.
No, that is perfectly fine. Like I said, it is something you can just role play with no dice rolling, or if you just want to just, do what you did, then there are some dice rolls. So roll me bluff, because I believe that is trying to get across a hidden message, and sense motive to try and do it. Yeah?
Yeah! Let's go!
Yeah, you do fairly well with trying to explain it, and check this. Okay, you may use sense motive to determine a hidden message or being transversed via bluff. In this case, your sense motive is opposed to the bluff, and the character.
So rolling high is bad. Fuck.
Yeah. Relating to.
Mother.
Well, no, I'm not going to necessarily do that because I think that's punishing somebody who's put a lot of skills into bluff. So I'm just going to see what it is. Because I would say the bluff means you've portrayed it in a very good way. I would set a certain level of DC for it if you've got over it. So I'm just having a quick your sense motive check, more or less, something.
Yeah, I tend to do it like if you roll low, that means other people might pick up on what you're trying to say as well.
Yeah, that type of thing. So, Swift Gadget kind of follows some of it, but doesn't quite understand what you want her to do.
I basically say in code, like, does she have any suggestions how to get past it? Since she's the expert tech guru in the group.
There'll be a fair bit of weird conversation around traveling indoors and stuff, and it takes a little while for you basically have to spend a lot more time with Swift Gadget till she finally will work out what you're trying to get across. It took her a little while to understand your complexities to your hidden message.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And she goes, "Oh, right.
Oh, the owls aren't what they seem. I get you.
Yeah, something like that."
Yeah, because we are in the AI range where the robot can hear us, right?
Oh god,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she goes, I basically she'll convey that she has something, but it might be single use and obvious. She doesn't know if it'll be subtle. So you can try it, but she doesn't know what will happen.
Okay.
Because she has been working on something. Because you might need it.
Okay. Will it? I say in code. Will it open? Keep the security door open for me to get out in time.
She believes so. She says
Okay.
she will relay the issue is she doesn't know if it will trigger any alarms.
Okay.
Or it will disable any alarms because she's on the impression that once she does anything, stealth might be out the window.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not a stealthy pony, so fuck it.
She does say if you give her more time, she probably, and because she hasn't been working on that aspect, she might be able to have something done for you soon. She just looked to Milk Thistle and goes, we might need to have a day off just so I can work on that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll continue reading and studying on my own thing.
Yeah. Cool. I what she say I what she say all right.
Come back
Alright,
in 2 full cycles.
Right. See you then.
So, I mean, 2 full cycles later, basically, she will give you a strange contraction, and she basically turns around and says, "Just connect it, press the green button, and then it will do its thing. And when it's done, take it out again. Don't leave it behind. It's the only one I've got."
Mm-hmm.
She says she hasn't tested it yet.
Understood.
Sorry, the way you said the green button, it made me think of like she's talking to a child. It's like, push the green button.
I have actually like 15 like intelligence and fuck up if she tests it that way.
I mean, 15 intelligence isn't that bad.
Yeah, I mean, but I mean,
It's-
she's just making sure it was fairly clear and obvious.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, no, it just sounded a little condescending. It's like,
Yeah. So she would say also in code, should I just only put it on the door or actually on the pad at where it's set where it asks for the code or ID?
It'll be whatever mechanism it has for the door to open. So she will point out it doesn't work on handles, but she's not seen a handle in this place at all. So
Okay.
it'll be whatever weird thing normally next to the door they have, if they have anything.
She she actually like gives like a very soldier like affirmative and yeah goes on away.
All right. Okay. So
I don't like that number.
I'm guessing
Oh dear.
you sneak away at your next opportunity when you can to go and, I assume, test it out.
Okay, and she'll hope her inner light will save her, and if something goes wrong.
Yeah. So you come up with another story to get away, or try and work alone at least. You retrace your steps and will come across the door. You will see the pad to the side of it. And the mechanism you've been given has only has really 3 buttons: a blue one, a red one, and a green one. And it looks like you kind of just have to slot it over the pad or it looks like it also has something which you can slide it in, but this one doesn't have a sliding connection.
Okay.
What do you do?
Okay, I place it on the opening device and I press the green button.
The little screen at the top sort of comes to life, and you see it running basically loads of a load of numbers across the top, and it's basically just running through them very slowly.
Okay.
The numbers starting from the left stop, and it stays on that number. So first one 2, then it goes 1, then 6, and then 7, and it continues down that until eventually it shows all the numbers, and you hear the device make a small sort of beep beep noise, and you hear the as the door opens.
Hell yeah. Okay. That was pretty subtle. Okay, I grabbed the device back.
And you've entered a new area.
Okay. Do I feel my lights come back as I enter it?
No, you do not feel your light. No,
Oh,
I mean,
okay, so
don't think you're...
so what do I see?
You know, your light's always been on. I don't think anything's disabled your light.
Oh no, I'm talking about the divine light.
Oh no.
Okay. Okay, yeah, not actually my I oath light. That's something completely different.
No, I thought you meant your unicorn light for a minute there.
No, I'm an earthbound. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of a bit like, wait, what?
Wait a minute.
I cast light out of nowhere.
No, that's fine. I was a little bit confused, but that explains that now. No, your divine light is definitely not come back, and you still feel weak.
Okay, what do I see through the door as I peek through it?
It just looks like a much longer corridor. Though now you got through it, it doesn't. There's lots of like tubings and stuff like that, but it's very clear that below it's more of a gangway, and you're quite certain that even though it's still fully enclosed with a proper cage, and the floor does look quite well reinforced, but you're quite certain that you can see light from underneath the walkway here.
Can I make a check to see if like anyone or actually anything's been here before?
Sure. How do you wish to go about checking this?
I check for any scrapes on the floor or from machinery or like hoof marks.
Okay.
Marks.
Yep. Roll me survival, because that's basically what we would come under.
Okay. I have a +2. Shit. But I have a rank 1 into it, so...
Yep. I mean,
Should
you
be
should try it
alright.
untrained, I believe. So, you have a look.
Let's go!
Ooh, nice.
I'm gonna roll a nat 1 on stealth, watch me.
There's definitely markings that stuff has come this way, but you're not able to tell how long ago.
Alright. She looks where the light comes from cautiously.
So you peer through one of the sort of small gaps in the floor. You see sky below you, or clouds, I should say.
Damn. Okay.
Do you?
I will cautiously investigate further, and if I feel like I'm taking too long, I will like retreat it back.
Okay, so you start making your way forward. It's a very long, straight corridor, basically, and it feels like it goes on for a little while. And there is a point where the cloud that you can easily tell through the floor does change, and you can start seeing buildings and greenery underneath you, matching the ruminant city design. Eventually,
Interesting.
you will come to a door at the end that again has another number pad on it.
Okay. Okay. As I see like the green and building on the bottom, do I feel my divine light coming back at
Nope.
all? Okay, gotcha.
I will let you know if your divine
Okay.
light comes back.
All right. Well, she'll be like, well, I made it this far. Might as well see what's at the end. And she'll use the device again and on the door.
Once again, the door will open up. This time, it looks like a relatively small room. But you've seen this before because you've used them occasionally here now. It is an elevator.
Huh. Interesting. I guess at that point she'll just close the door because she doesn't want to risk it.
Nope, the door just stays open. There's no handle or any mechanism to close it.
Can I just push it closed?
Nope, because the door's slid into the wall.
Yeah, it's a slide-in door.
Oh, slide in door. Okay.
All
Yeah,
the
it's
doors
like-
are pretty much sliding in this city.
Yeah, it's like the doors out of Star Trek or out of your local mall. Where
Alright,
you go into an
cool.
elevator.
Cool. Can I? Is there like a button to close it or something?
Do you speak ruminant?
No.
Then no. You do not recognize anything.
Can I use linguistics to at least understand which one means close?
Yep. You can attempt it.
Okay, good thing I put levels into that. Watch me roll that one.
With your
Roll your
time
save.
with the ruminant, you believe you know which one is the close button. Tapping it, the door does in fact close.
Okay. I will start heading my way back.
All right. You head back to the main area, and you will basically add all of this to the map you are basically putting together.
Yeah.
Well, you've been making.
Which actually I just disguise it as like a children's drawing.
Yeah, no. I assume your map will
Yeah.
probably have an indication of how far you walked this many paces, that sort of stuff, to help you try and work out where you might be above ground.
Yeah. Okay. So this definitely gives us options, guys.
So,
Yeah, definitely.
while Melt Banana is sneaking around, you guys will have.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I don't.
Oh, I thought somebody was talking.
Oh no! I was just actually commenting that she cut out a couple times. That's all.
Oh,
Yeah.
well.
I think that was on a year-end bit.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
While you were sneaking around, the others would have another opportunity to have a secret clubhouse meeting.
All right.
All right.
I believe it's the main cast. Which extras are you bringing with you this time round?
I think we should bring Wishful Pin.
Well, she's the main cast.
What do you guys think?
Wishful Pen and I think Swift Gadget for this one because I would like this opportunity to get the thingies out of our hearts.
Oh yeah.
Were you also going to bring Swift Victory?
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. That way he can fill us in on anything that we might have missed.
What I have
Is he
Oh,
Huh?
carry on.
is he good at keeping secrets?
Who do you
I
ask?
was gonna say you had him be the person to talk to the elder, so yes, probably.
Well, he was rather unknowing about what his purpose was there.
Hmm,
Yeah.
Milk kept him in the dark the whole time.
fair point.
Bern, you've known him to be very good at keeping secrets.
He's usually pretty good about keeping secrets, yeah. I think he doesn't like this place just as much as a lot of us don't.
All right. Do we? I have a question regarding the material emancipation grid when we get there. We'll make sure to bring Katarina as well.
I
Of
thought
course.
Katerina was going to steal their armor
Mhm.
or their disguise.
Is that is it time for that then?
Well, the plan was to do it during one of the moments where City wasn't paying attention.
Oh yeah, so I guess I will go with Katarina for that then.
Katerina says they've been doing a few test runs and they're pretty certain they can do it.
Oh, you're sure you don't need any help? I trust you.
He seems pretty sure.
All right. Then I will go for the heart operation.
All right. So you're taking Swift Victory, Swift Gadget, and that's it for extras.
Wishful Pin I thought was going as well.
Wishful Pen's part of the main cast.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, okay. I think that should be it for now. As much as I'd like Thunderclap to be in on this, I don't know how good he is at keeping secrets. That's my thing.
I'm sure once you spill the beans and tell him that he gets to basically attack things, he'll probably be on board straight away.
You know what? I think we should bring him along just so he won't be in the dark.
It's up to you. I'm just saying he probably won't take much convincing once you activate the plan.
Yeah,
Right.
I think Steel Prism was also letting people know of the plans and such.
Yeah.
Steele was playing his, using his more subtle, his knowledge of like using code and stuff, with everybody.
Mhm.
Because he's more versed with that.
What do you guys think?
I think we got a good amount of people right now.
All right. I think it's good for now as well.
Don't forget, at me and Milk also need to get a heart surgery as well.
No, I believe. Was it given to you?
Yeah, because
I thought.
Yeah, Milk has the stent on his heart. It hasn't been removed yet.
Yeah, I thought you hadn't caused too much problems.
yeah, he tried to. Metal tried to break shit. I remember that much.
Oh yeah, you did, didn't you? Yeah, then
Yeah,
you're gonna have it.
yeah. I had it. I had it because of that too.
Yeah, no, then you definitely still have it. So it's gonna be
Yeah,
it's gonna be harder for you to get in there because you have to work during that time frame.
Son of a. Yeah. Well, I have to call in sick or something.
Yes, you'll have to work it out next time it comes around. All right, so we got for those 2 extras and then the main cast. All right, so the first part of your meeting is just with like the younger ruminant, the person who can do your surgery, as you're calling it, won't come down until a bit later. So you have a bit of time
All right.
with the younger ruminant, or just a chance to discuss between yourselves.
Mhm. All right. Well, Katerina is already doing the thing that I thought I would be doing with him, so I got really nothing to do right now.
It'll be okay. Just try to sit down and take a breather. It's been a long ride for the lot of us.
Swift Gadget's already inspecting pretty much everything in this area, so she's kind of distracted by everything here, sort of thing. Swift Victory's kind of, you know, looking around at all the stuff and has not really any clue of what on earth's going on around here.
So, how'd the meeting go?
Seemed to go fine. They're very stuck in their ways, but no surprise there.
Yeah. He sort of shakes his head a bit. They really took their deities off.
Now they just completely disregard them. So I don't know if you can, if they were ticked off, then they probably would have done something. Well, they didn't, so I guess they weren't that ticked.
He sort of sits back and thinks a bit. Well, oh man, I just can't think of a damn thing to say. Out of character, I can't think of a damn thing to say.
No, that's fine. I just, this is a chance for you guys to discuss stuff a bit more out in the open, if there was any discussion
Yeah.
to happen.
I think we've discussed all we needed to with each other. So
No, that's fine. And if there's anything you wish to ask the additional ruminant children, or get them to help you in any ways, this is also an opportunity.
And
Well, we still need to recover our stolen gear. Last plan flopped. Do we have another solution available?
If your gear is if your gear is unretrievable,
Well, it's got to be held stored somewhere. So, do we have it?
no, you haven't.
we haven't attempted yet, so it didn't really flop. It's just we haven't had the time to get it yet.
The idea is you will get your equipment when you launch your surprise dinner party.
Yeah, well, we know where it is. We just need to get it.
You
do
believe
know
you
where-
know where it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't.
The thing about where it is, I just got interrogated about it.
Yeah, I can't help but laugh at surprise dinner party. That's good.
How do we gain access to it?
Well, Swift Gadget speaks up at this point and goes, "Well, I gave Mel Banana something we can use to potentially bypass some of the security. I've put a few modes in it. You've got your standard, it should take a bit of time, but it'll get through, it'll crack it. You've got one what does it a bit more brute forcey, probably trigger some alarms. And you've also then have the option to just, I think it will fry the entire system. It will destroy the device, but it will fry the whole door. So literally leaving it stuck open or stuck closed, depending on how you activate it. So as long as Metal Banana comes back with it, then that will be a successful test, and I will assume at least one aspect of it works. And we just got to get to wherever it is, and we can use that to get in, and then gear up, and then we'll go to the manufactorium, and we'll attempt to work out how to make. She points to the thing, well, the transporter, as you would call it, or interdimensional transporter. We're making one of these.
Yes.
It looks like a load of junk all piled together. I absolutely love it.
We kind of had the feeling you would love it.
How does it work? I want to see it working. She's quite happily tinker with it, unless you want to ask her any additional stuff.
I think we're good.
We do now have a recording of the Elder's voice. So I think this will help us gain access to those restricted areas so we can remain stealthy.
If we come across any goggles, we could use his voice to to activate the blocked off sections.
There's also the matter of city itself. I had an interaction with it, Alexandrite. Shortly after it was discovered you had been taken away, I attempted wholeheartedly to be able to see you, but the city refused to allow that to happen. And at one point, I was able to speak to you, but it became apparent that it wasn't you, it was someone using your voice. And when I called out the perpetrator, City went off. It's as though City somehow made a mistake.
I thought the city was considered to be infallible.
It's either City is not infallible, or there are two personalities within City. Because I've pressed City for questions in the past for answers, and City seems to have an ego of sorts and can slip up and make mistakes, letting go information that they didn't intend to.
Sorry, a quick reminder. Are we aware that City was has a ruminant brain in it, basically?
Yeah,
I believe you
okay.
are as a group that you know that somebody, a ruminant made a sacrifice and became one with the city.
Well,
Their brain
okay.
was like the final component that brought City on.
So yeah, Alexander will say, well, if City was used or made with a ruminant life force, then maybe that life force is the fallible one.
Well, that means
Possibly.
it does have multiple personalities, if that's true.
We could perhaps figure out a way to bring that personality out.
Do you think it's possible?
It could be if.
I mean, if we had more time, maybe, but we could. I mean, it would take probably a lot of trial and error to work out how talking to it, maybe.
Yes. Which I don't know how much time we'll be having left.
Well, once we've done here, isn't it a matter of this is wishful pen. Isn't it a matter of I've forgotten his name.
Cycles?
No. The zebra's name.
Oh,
Yeah.
Katerina.
Oh,
Katerina, that's it.
Yeah.
Isn't it a matter of Katerina will basically find their way to where our potential armor is, if they can find out its location, and then once we know that, we're planning our attack, aren't we? Because we get our armor, then we'll go straight to the manufactorium afterwards.
Yes, that's
Or is there more
correct.
planning we need to do?
There is one.
Oh, sorry, go.
There are a few things I would like to do. This brain component, I do believe it's directly underneath the tower within the part of the main platform that everything branches off of. And I believe that's where City is able to control and amplify its signal is from there. There are also, it's also the location of the central hub of the teleporter that was able to transport the entire city here to begin with.
hmm.
So if we do gain our weapons and armor and such, we would only need the manufactorum to produce the raw materials that we're going to be taking back with us, and the teleporter itself could be used to take us back to the material plane.
That's true.
Do we?
Do we? Sorry.
Wishful goes. Do we even know how that city big one, wide one works?
I don't know. It was able to transport a city of this size. It should be able to be quickly calibrated to transport us.
Swift Gadget speaks up. I mean, I might be able to get it going. I mean, I don't know how quickly. I mean, worst case scenario, only part of the city will make its way back. I'll make sure it's the part we're in.
Let's see. The ruminant who was adamant on making sure he's protecting a city. He's here at the meeting now, correct?
No, he's the one who will do the surgery, and you do have to wait for him to arrive later, as he does have a job.
Okay. Presently, are there any of the ruminant last years that are here?
Yeah, there is most of the other ones who are here, so you can speak to them, ask them questions. I mean, they periodically ask you sort of relatively like mundane things to do with your life and stuff like that, which I'm not sort of boring you guys with because they'd be like to you relatively mundane.
Right. Milk Thistle doesn't have any bluff at all. I wanted to send like a secret message to the Swift Gadget. Oh, you know what? I can. I'll use my tablet. Milk Thistle's going to send a message that gets deleted after it's received from Swift Gadget. Milk Thistle's going to ask, can you use the teleporter for the city to teleport the entire city and bring everything back to the material plane?
Her answer is, I have no idea until I actually look at the damn thing.
I would like you to pursue that.
She goes, how? I mean, I could ask the city for information on that, but I'm pretty certain the answer's going to be no, and that will probably raise cities, alarm bells? Maybe?
Awareness, I think.
Well, if we gain access to the teleporter that was able to bring the entire city here, and we can teleport the city back, I want you to do that.
I'll try.
Thank you.
I'm still trying to get my head around the manufactorium. I dread to think what the larger scale of what our ships got, and most of the ship stuff was automated. Hopefully, I mean, if most of the city stuff's automated, then well, we might be in luck. If it's not automated, or if it needs something, then we might be a bit screwed. I mean, I'll try, but I can't make any promises.
Speaking aloud again, Milk Thistle would say, I wonder if it's possible for us to use the Manufactorum without getting caught. If we could, remain stealthy and under the radar while the city's resetting.
Swift Gadget goes, probably not. There's probably going to be automatons protecting it, given what I've seen security-wise. And the moment we rock up in our equipment, they're probably going to know something's a bit amiss. And we'll probably also have to smash the thing what removes our stuff before we go in there as well. Probably also alert them. I mean, if somehow we can bypass the androids and then the doorway teleporty beam things, and we actually get into the Manufactorium, I think the moment we start doing stuff we're not supposed to, that probably also then, more alarm bells. Though, I mean, at that point, I'm kind of hoping that we bully some ruminant into getting to do a lot of the hard work here.
Yeah, this is pretty much us going into the the dragon's horde, or going for it, and telling them straight up to give us all of its horde, otherwise we'll kill it. Then it'll have to fight back.
I don't think the ruminant will fight back. I mean, City's probably going to fight back, not the ruminant.
Yeah, from what I've seen, the ruminant are more likely to run away.
Well, I don't think all of them will be able to run away. As long as we get like one prisoner towards like the close to the core of the Manufactorium, I think we'd be good.
Other than the automatons and a handful of ruminants who are trained, what defenses does City have?
Who you asking?
The party in general.
Swift Gadget goes,
Shrug.
I don't know. I've only seen the automatons.
Yeah, the automatons are the only thing I've seen, really.
Yeah, I think if there was more security, they wouldn't need, the heart-stopping thing and taking us to re-education.
No, well, I think the re-education is to keep you as a productive member of society. I mean, to me, that just tells me that the city needs a population to run, and they want to keep you because of that. I mean, the heart-stopping thing. I mean, for all we know, that could be just a bluff.
Wasn't it confirmed by the ruminants that that wasn't a bluff? It was actual thing.
Yeah, I mean, Swift Gadget. I mean, Wishful wasn't there for that moment. I don't think.
Yeah, no, Wishful and Burn didn't need those.
Oh,
They
okay,
were
so yeah,
acting sane.
then Alexander will explain. Well, I've been told by one of the people who works with it that it basically does send a electrical jolt to your heart. Normally, it's meant to revive you if it stops working. He says, kind of not fully understanding it himself.
Is it maybe like the the spell Shocking Grasp in that case? Only instead of like causing pain, it restarts your heart?
Somewhat, I think.
It sounds like
It's like the thing that Wishful Pen did when I got killed.
Breath of Life.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, we just provide enough potential burst of healing to bring you back.
Yeah, I think it's like that. Only instead of healing, it uses electricity of some sort.
I'm not sure how electricity would heal you, but I won't argue with whatever stuff they've got. As well, some of their stuff is a bit odd. She does.
Metal Banana. Sorry, go ahead, Gene.
Oh, no, carry on. Metal Banana's
Metal
not
Banana.
with you. That's one thing I would say.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
I'm not there. I have to figure out how I'm gonna get a cycle off.
Yeah. What's your
Was
pet? Oh, sorry.
was Metal Banana able to convey what she discovered under the city?
No, that is happening as you guys are going to your meeting.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's the meanwhile at the Hall of Justice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got some ideas out of character, but I'm not sure how to convey them organically.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
But look, this will say this: if the majority of the defenses are the automatons of the city, then getting the goggles and activating them would pretty much allow us free run over the city. If any of the emancipation grids didn't need to be destroyed, we could just order the automatons to do that.
Indeed.
But I imagine the goggles would probably be accessible to city itself. So it might be a fight just to keep them under control.
And we don't know if the goggles are still with our equipment even.
I don't think they might be. I'm not sure. I think we could manufacture them, can't we?
Well, the more we manufacture, the longer it's going to take.
Swift Gadget goes, well, as long as it's somewhat in the system. If it doesn't exist as a thing, then I mean, you kind of then have to program it from the ground up, which I won't be able to do. That's a bit beyond us. We're hoping that we've got. So I was told that we had blueprints for this that we're going to take, which will allow us to make a fresh one of these things. But we should just be able to scale it up. We're making diamond dust, which should hopefully already be in the system. What else we're trying to make?
I think we were trying to remake the heart of the Everglow.
Yes.
That one,
Yes.
it's going to prove tricky. So I'm hoping there's just going to be you put it somewhere and press fix this please, and that might work.
I did originally have an idea before we came here of I keep forgetting his name, the Stagboard's actual name. Something Autumn.
No, it'll be something summer because he's part of the summer.
Unbroken Picket the Swift Heart of Okay, no, not that. Total Blade the Clever. Stag of Summer.
Yeah.
I did have an idea that since Total Blade the Clever was a forge master, that his anvil, the manufactorum that's being used, could be used to purify the heart. So maybe not create a new one because, how can you create a god's heart out of material things? But if it could be put into the manufactorum and purify it and purge whatever the ruminant had done to it, then it might stand a better chance of being returned to him.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what I'm hoping that there'll be a fix it button when we, because I mean, I'm sure they repair stuff with the manufactorium, and it must, put it near it, activate some sort of repair procedure, and it should go.
Yes, but we won't be able to know until we get there, and at this point, it's just wishful thinking for what we do.
Well, first thing, make our escape route. Second thing, make heal the heart. Then make diamond dust. I think it's pretty much our order, and then we'll go from there.
I think the purification of the heart should take priority. It should be done first.
Agreed.
Well, just remember, while you guys are working with that, we're probably going to be fighting robots.
Yeah, true. I'm sure you got you're big, strong stallions. I'm sure you got it handled.
Yes, but hopefully it doesn't take too long. That's all I'm saying. We can only hold them off for so long, and with the majority of the spellcasters not being able to access their spells. We are half the group, basically.
Well, I suggest you stop looking at your half-empty glass and start seeing it as half full, because we're going to need a hell lot of optimism for this to work out successfully.
I am optimistic. I'm just saying, let's not, add more to the shopping list if we need to. If we can't, we'll cut our losses when we have to.
Well, we'll see what happens. At this point, you will have the last member heading down. Bramble, I believe. He will enter the room.
Hello, Bramble.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. How are you doing?
Good.
Still.
Katarina is getting his armor, and I was hoping that you could perhaps get those or activate the things to get them working the way they should, instead of potentially stopping our hearts.
Oh, okay. Well, whoever's going first, he points to a makeshift cot. Take off your robe and lay on the table. We'll have to attach all the electrodes.
Alexander, I will look to Milk Thistle. I think I should probably go first.
I agree.
All right. Alexander will take off his robe and head to the table.
Oh my.
You're then basically covered with loads like little suction cups were attached to wires that all go to the computer, and you get covered in about 50 of them.
Okay.
All in various different places on your body. So, he goes. What will happen is I'm going to press a button and hopefully it will reprogram all of them in one go. If we miss one, then the system might, reboot back into its old programming, and then obviously it might reset. If one survives, then obviously it might reset everything else to the old code rather than stay on the new code. And I'm not removing them. They're still going to be inside you. It's just going to be, they should work like their original programming.
Yeah, he'll give a nod.
So, once obviously they do activate, then then I think they might deactivate, but I mean they might still linger in your body. I don't know.
Well, let's just do the best we can with what we got.
All right. Well, let's hope this works. As he hits the button, you don't really feel anything or hear anything or anything like that, except you feel an odd twinge inside of you, and it sort of seems to sort of slightly build, and it gets sort of slightly worse. And he goes, "You feeling okay?"
Feeling tingle that's building.
Yeah. Okay. Well, try not to worry about it too much. I think I can resolve it. Don't worry. As he seems to be very furiously typing in, doing stuff on the computer. Swift Gadget sort of peers over his shoulder and kind of watches as Alex, you kind of feel parts of your body starting to give off a slight spasm. And yeah, things and the sort of slight pain in your chest is building ever so slightly. Oh, yeah.
He's
Just
kind of gritting his teeth.
hold on. I think I might have had it. Bear with me. As he then quickly sort of presses the button again with a sort of a determination, a bit like when you've typed out a long sentence and you hit enter on your keyboard to send it. You're like, haha.
He's doing the hacker, the movie hacking.
Yeah.
He's Hacker Man.
Suddenly, Alex just stops like spasm and kind of just lays there, not moving for a moment. Seems like a long time, or it feels like a long time, and you just give in a sudden sharp inhale of breath, and you feel fine. He goes, "How? There was a slight issue with the code. I was able to fix it, but sorry about that. I mean, it was the first time
It's
we've ever
alright.
tried something, so there was bound to be some bugs."
Well, I'm glad I could at least be the guinea pig for that. Make things easier for the others.
You are
How do you-
fatigued.
I'm fatigued.
Yep.
All right.
How do you feel?
I feel tired, but other than that, I'm all right.
Thistle will slowly nod his head. Do you have time to perform mine as well, Bramble?
Yeah, you just need to lay down and put all the electrodes on you, and it should be a lot quicker this time because, well, we've worked out the bugs.
Thistle will disrobe and get on the operating table.
Again, a 50 electrodes later, plugged to you. He goes back to the computer, presses the execute button, and he goes, "Hey, there we go, all done." You didn't feel a thing.
Thistle stands up. Very well. It definitely seems you were more proficient this time.
Well, like I said, there was a slight issue with the code, but yeah, that's what should have happened.
Now we just need to get Metal Banana to get this operation.
Mm-hmm.
Not actually meta game, but you can also ask what's the best way to possibly get a free cycle off work.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea how to get her off of work for a bit?
Well,
And I don't suppose you have sick days.
I mean, if you feel unwell, you go to the medical bay, and they normally can sort you out within a short time, and then, well, you're back off to work. You don't really get a day off. Well, I mean, we all get a. It's on rotation, but we all do have at least one holiday, in a sense. But there still needs to be a minimum amount of people working in certain areas. So obviously, some people still have to work, and that swaps each time the holiday comes around, but as not for at least another 150 cycles, I believe.
So probably don't want to wait for that.
No, and I mean, there's no guarantee you guys. Well, Metal would get it off. I mean, it's a ruminant holiday, so you might not be allowed to have it the first time round.
We might just have to do it on the day of the escape then for Metal.
Well, I mean, the other way you could do it is if you get them to a medical facility and and you can use a medical bed with the code in. I mean, it will be a lot more efficient. You won't have to use all of this stuff. He says, jungling around some of the electrodes in his cloven hoofs. You just lay on the bed, upload the code, run it, and it'll be done. But I mean, generally speaking, you won't be allowed to just mess around with the diagnostic beds.
No, but which one was looking to be a nurse or whatever?
That was Pippin. Move your tail. I find their names. No, is that? No, that's not that. Ages ago when I last told you the names. No, gone past it. That's the ruminant gods. Oh, here you go. That would be Sweetbush. She's planning to be a nurse.
Yeah, so Alexander will look to Sweetbush. Do you think you could get Metal Banana into one of those things if you wanted to look over pony anatomy?
Ooh, probably. Oh, that would be really good. I'm sure I can get extra credit for looking at an alien.
Yeah.
Wow, aliens. I mean, we're
Okay.
I mean, they technically are.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Note to self: when actually aliens come to Earth in real life, do not call them aliens. It'll be similar to like saying the N-word.
I mean, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Though I probably should look at another one or two of you just to make it, not.
All right. We can definitely set that up.
Wishful will go, well, perhaps I'll volunteer myself. You can. We can use it as a chance to check up on the little one as well.
Yes, this is true. I do have one on as well that I need to get checked up on. So sure, I'll volunteer as well.
So yeah, we might be able to do it.
All right. Well then, see if you can get permission to do that, and we'll see if when Metal Banana is off work, and then we can probably align those 2 times.
This is going to be so cool. I get to look inside aliens.
Oh god, that sounded out of character. That sounded so wrong.
Yeah, and Alexander will go. And also, don't forget about the putting in that code.
Oh yes, obviously I won't forget that. I will take a copy of it now, and Bramble will give her a copy of it, and he does instruct her to basically not run it on anything until it's used on the bio bed, because to avoid any detection. He does say, he goes, I don't know if anyone will be able to work out it's been done, but yeah.
Better to be safe than sorry.
Indeed.
Definitely better than my original plan.
What was
your original plan out of curiosity?
To purposely break my leg, so I get the cycle off.
Oh no, they'll have that fixed in about 2 hours. So you'll be back to work.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, you're giving me too many ideas. Stop before my ideas get bad.
You thought you could get off work?
I
Walk it
mean
off.
it. I mean it as we worked in my original workplace.
Yeah, but this is the advanced place. Like, it can just fix your leg up right there.
Yeah. Swift Gadget will take the copy of the teleportation device with her, so she has that on her pad. She will comment and goes, "Did you get everything we needed on the recording? You said you got it, but do you have to turn it into anything, or can you just use the raw voice?"
That hasn't been confirmed yet. Anytime I've asked questions, it says authorization required. I don't know if he needs to say anything or if it's just his voice activation.
Um,
I guess you just press play and hope for the best. Well, if it doesn't work, then hopefully Metal Banana hasn't destroyed my device.
hopefully.
Hopefully. I love the.
You
You know what's funny is we do trust Metal Banana. It's just like, oh man, the level of trust just now.
I like to think, as you say that she's right now out figuring out which button is close door.
Yeah. What button's the close button on this elevator?
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I will head off early then. I'm tired and. I also have my therapy meeting to go to now.
Bramble goes,
Wow.
hold on, give it another. He gives a weird number which indicates basically a minute.
Oh, okay.
However, they would break down so many part of a cycle, which would equivalent
Nanocycles.
Yeah, just 30 nanocycles, and then you are free to go.
Okay.
You need to wait for the second diagnostics to start. Then you should be able to leave perfectly fine.
All right. He'll wait.
He gives a nod to indicate you can leave.
Right. And then he'll head off.
Yeah. You guys basically have each about now 20 minutes before you need to get out. So.
I'm trying to think. I know I can be more useful, but I'm like, my brain as of the past few weeks has been nothing but mush and tar.
Yeah. Yeah, it's also a problem that we're the jocks of the group and we're in the nerd city.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I'm the jock. I shouldn't have to be thinking. My brain does not work half the damn time anyway. Well, shit. I had something last week and now I don't.
That's the mood.
This is why you write it down.
I could if I were allowed to at work. Remember, I deal with customer service.
That's fair enough. All right. So it sounds like this little meeting is over. When you do get back, Alexandrite, you will find Katerina has successfully gained the automaton armor.
Oh, good. How does it fit?
Uncomfortably.
Well, you hopefully won't have to wear that all the time.
When it is your sleeping cycle, I will head out and see what I can find.
All right. Thank you again for doing this. You're a big help to this plan.
out of character, I'm so glad I had the foresight for that time.
Mhm.
Some of the key things that will happen kind of at this point will be Swift Gadget will come and find Metal Banana and we'll find out if things worked. Metal Banana?
Metal.
No, they've died.
Banana Nana.
Oh,
Banana
I'll time to roll a new character.
We'll wait for them to return. The other thing that will need to be discussed is Sweetbush will ask when. Well, she'll come and talk to probably Wishful and Bird first of all, asking when would be the best time to schedule your examination, so she can make preparations for it. It would be better during the downtime activity.
Yeah. Out of character. Oh god, planning.
Yeah.
Don't ask me about planning.
The question is, will you try and get it done sooner rather than later, or will you wait until the system goes into City goes into diagnostic mode?
Well, I was gonna say if we got permission, then we don't need to wait for the diagnostics.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just an ordinary thing we're doing.
Very much.
No need to question it, City.
Oh, sorry about that. Oh god, I'm still worn out. I'm gonna say sooner rather than later, because we don't want to waste any more time.
Excellent. I will go and find Metal Banana and I'll see if I can get it done in 2 cycles' time.
Thank you. That's very nice of you, Sweetbush.
All right. Take care. And she will hurry off excitedly. She will go and
I love Sweetbush.
she will go and find Metal Banana, and that interaction is going to be interesting when Metal gets back.
The name. I'm sorry, but that name is just.
Yeah. Once I said I love Sweetbush, I'm just like, oh god.
Yeah, yeah. That's she's. I will also remind you, she is also technically, by her own age, a minor.
Yeah.
But she's older than all of you put together.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, she's the 500-year-old dragon. It's fine.
Yeah.
If anything, she's grooming us.
Yeah. But her by her standpoint, she's a minor.
Yeah. So, Metal Banana. First of all, Swift Gadget will come and find you and find out if her device worked.
I say in code, your actually artwork was actually spectacular, very detailed, and everything. That's code saying your your device worked perfectly.
No, I got the gist of what you were going with there.
Okay, cool.
She will go, oh, do you need to keep it for a little bit longer, or have you finished admiring it?
I'm finished admiring it. And I give it back.
Yeah. I guess, well, I'm going to probably make a few additional adjustments, and I might go and admire it a few other places just to make sure it looks well in different light.
Mm-hmm. Would actually love to see what actually you have planned for it? It's very detailed old piece.
Well, I was gonna give it to Katerina because I think they might be able to appreciate it more greatly.
Sounds great. He has been a bit down lately.
He seems to have chirped up a smidge, but But yeah, he has been. But hopefully our dinner party will cheer him up greatly.
I'm sure it will. And with that, she'll take her leave.
Yep. The next person who will come and find you is Sweetbush, and she will come up to you and go, "Oh, Miss Metal Banana."
I'm Dane. That's actually Dane and Metal Banana. But I'm Metal Banana. But go ahead.
She cocks her head. Dame. What's a dame?
A knight.
What? Oh, I asked about knights. Um, oh, you're like a proper knight.
Yep.
Ooh. Slay any dragons?
Almost was slain myself, actually.
Ooh.
That's how I. That's how I lost this eye. I got this scar, and she like points the giant claw mark on her face going down to her body.
Oh, this is going to be
Wanna see
even
my
more
scars?
exciting to look at how the wounds are. They said I could look at your insides. Are you going to be free in 2 cycles' time so I can look in your insides?
It's uh, Sorry for laughing.
No,
No, it's fine. That was funny. I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm good. Okay. I'm sure, but what specifically do you want to look at?
Well, you're an alien after all, and so things might be different. So I want to have a look at like all of your insides to see what's the same, what's the difference, and the fact that you're missing an eye and it's caused by a dragon. I can look at that and look at how the wounds and how it's healed, and it'll be all exciting.
Can I make a sense motive check to see if there's any code?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, sense motive. Watch me roll a nat one.
I was going to say, the sad part is there's probably no code to this one.
No.
Okay, I did decent.
She's been pretty literal. She's also very excited about looking in your insides. And she seems pretty straight with what she's saying. There's no hidden subtext here at all.
Okay. Okay. Then I should just say yeah. Sure, but you should also look at a Earthbound's heart. It is pretty unique to the normal pony, and that's actually code for like the chip in a heart.
Oh, yeah. I'm also looking at Burnt and Wishful Pen as well. So I get to look at 3 aliens and see what they all look like. Oh, if you want, I might. Do you want to grow your eye back?
You can do that.
Well, the other doctors can, but I mean, I never got a chance to grow an eye. Would you like me to grow your eye? It'll be cool. I can then put it back in for you, if the doctors let me.
That would be fantastic. If there's no errors.
I'll go and ask if they'll let me. I'm surprised you didn't ask beforehand. This is to be so awesome.
I didn't think your I knew your technology was advanced. I didn't think it was that advanced.
I mean, we could regrow a leg if you wanted to, though. Well, you're not missing any.
No.
But yeah, we could do all sorts of things.
Yep, she'll actually like nod at that.
I mean, obviously, if your head gets removed, then we can't fix that. But limbs, yeah, we can do those.
I just like the fact that we have multiple people with like missing limbs and such, and only now finding out that this operation exists.
I know, right?
Well, none of you asked.
I think I think one of us asked, and he said no.
I
I
don't
don't know.
recall asking about that because I don't think we knew that this was a thing that they could do.
Yeah.
I mean, they like saw we were like missing eyes, missing
Yeah.
body parts, and they
And
didn't
then
say
no one
nothing about
offered,
it.
so
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, but I mean, it's not. They're not going to force treatments on you. They're going to let you decide if you want things. And, I mean, they didn't know you didn't know.
Okay.
It's a common thing to know in the city, so you should have known.
Should have like
yeah, ignorance is our fault. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. Should
should have actually known. Known like aliens do not naturally miss limbs like that.
She skips away like very happy. The fact that she
Oh,
now gets
God.
to grow an eyeball, possibly put it back in your head, and gets to look at your insides.
She is like reincarnated version of Pinkie Pie.
Watch is gonna turn into the Weird Al music video like a surgeon.
So, the next major thing then will be in 2 cycles at a time. Burnt Wishful Pen and Metal Banana are invited to attend the medical center.
Yeah, I was gonna say within those 2 cycles, is Metal Banana gonna let other people know that this is a thing? Because Alexandrite's missing an ear, Steel Prism's missing a leg.
Here's the thing. Would she? Yeah, she would. She would. She would actually like let you know. Don't worry. She is a honorable soldier.
Yeah. So okay, so yeah, then Alexandrite will definitely set up an appointment to like regrow an ear.
I just actually like imagine this when like Steel I'm going like I request let's grow a leg, I left leg.
It's like, how are they finding out about all this? Who spilled the beans?
Steele's answer actually probably surprises you. When you tell Steele about it, he'll goes, "I'll be fine."
Okay.
I kind of expected that from Steel, in all honesty.
Okay. But unfortunately, Metal doesn't like want to be a badass with one eye. She wants to be a badass with 2 eyes. Thank you.
That's perfectly fine.
All right.
So,
yeah.
the
Yes.
medical procedures for your examinations is pretty routine. You lay down on the diagnostic bed, and there is a doctor there with Sweetbush. And as they do look at your various insides, he does indicate various components, parts. He indicates some differences between obviously ruminant physiology and and you guys, indicating a number of different things. They do spend quite a bit of time with each of you. They obviously compare how unicorns are different in regards to how the horn, goes into the skull, and the fact that there's lots of interconnected. There's like what they call what they have named magical strands that allow them to focus energy through, and allows them to use telepathy as well as various other various other things like make the horn glow and move things at a range from them. They do take. No, they've already done all that. There's discussions about that and that sort of thing. There's obviously talk around the pregnancies with the two of you. The fact that obviously Wishful is a standard pony and standard pregnancy, where Burn is a bit abnormal, and that's obviously looked at a little bit more in detail.
Oh man. Sorry,
Metal
go on.
Banana is looked at, and they examine your wounds, basically, Metal, and they actually look at how it's been healed, and the fact that obviously you have your scar across your eye, which was removed by the dragon. The doctor will comment that there is even indications of foreign objects, which would possibly be a piece of the dragon claw, what might have broken off during it. As he indicates here, you can see where it hit the bone, and you can see the claw mark on the skull.
I just actually like imagine, and they also like scanned like the other scars. Like, okay, let's see. This one was caused by a rock. This one caused by something wooden and sharp. And this one was caused by a some round thingy, a cup. What?
Yeah, I mean they would look at some of the wounds. To be honest, they would only really focus on the ones what probably of more than flesh deep that actually show on the bone itself, and indicating the wounds that way. But they spend most of the time with the one on your skull from the dragon's claw, as that actually has some quite unique, interesting features. He then goes, and well, obviously we'll be regrowing this one's eye. We will need to take some samples, and then we will be able to grow an eye. So I'm just going to go and retrieve the equipment to take our samples, and I'll be just a moment, and the doctor will head off. And
I'm like to switch. Sweet. I actually like mouth off to like Sweet Bush, like do it now.
She seems to be sort of in the middle of doing something with the diagnostic computer, as far as you can see, as you sort of try to get her attention. What?
I actually like indicate with my like chest.
Yeah.
The heart.
Oh, you want to see your heart? She then pulls up the screen and shows you your heart beating. She's still doing some other stuff on the other screen. You do need to lay down and stay still, though.
Okay.
Okay, that was funny.
Okay, what's on the heart?
No, your heart's pretty good. There's nothing wrong with it at all.
I say in code, are you sure there's not actually any like smidge it on the screen? I actually like indicate the chip.
No, they're little nanites. You can't actually see them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Nano machine, son.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, how can I indicate this?
There we go. All done. She then comes over to you and goes, "So, are you excited? Do you want the same colour eye, or did you want a different colour eye?"
I will actually say, eh, 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 um, um, remember? Okay, well, let's say, okay, I will, I will actually say, I don't know. Uh, I would actually like actually like the same, but some little things in some walking around in there, like in my heart.
Nothing's walking around in your heart.
Okay, I will. Can I make a intelligence check? What's the best way to remind her of the thing?
You can certainly try.
Okay. Come on, motherfucker. Okay. She well, she just as she like whisper in a ear in a ear the night the she like the nine nights in my heart. Remember?
Oh, that was done a few minutes ago.
Oh, what? You already did that?
She gives a nod. When the doctor left, and you wanted to look at your heart, I was doing it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was gonna say she did just say done before that. Like,
All right. Sure. Okay. Sure. All right. I feel like an idiot now. Actually, no. This is actually perfect. Never mind. I like this.
I mean, she didn't give you any hints what she was doing, so.
Yeah. All right. She's so. Okay.
So the doctor will come back, and they basically take some samples from you. Basically, it's just taking blood, and they do have to take a little bit of spine fluid as well. But that's all mostly unpainful, and Sweetbush does most of the procedures to basically take those. And they do take some imagery, images of your eye, so they can best match your eye to match the other one. They do say it should grow exactly the same, but just in case it's off, they can make alterations.
All right.
They haven't had to grow an eye in a little while, and it should be ready in 3 to 4 cycles.
Okay.
And you will, if you come back, they will schedule for you to have it implanted and skin regeneration around the area. They will ask if you wish to, at the same time, have the rest of your scars removed.
She actually is like no thanks.
They give a nod, and the doctor goes, well, that is all the learning that can be done today. And Sweetbush is very happy. Thanks you, all 3 of you, tremendously for letting her look inside of you, and seeing what aliens look like on the inside.
Okay, cool.
You're very welcome, Burns says as he just sort of like keeps his inner thoughts to himself. It's not even anything critical. It's just like, please stop saying looked inside of me.
I saw your insides.
Yeah. Yeah, and thank you again for the for repairing replacing my eye. Mighty appreciated.
Well, yeah. I mean, we'll be doing it in a few days. And thank you for letting me be there to put it in for you.
She nods.
All right. Alex,
Mhm.
I mean, I assume you then go to the doctors and go, I want a new ear.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Alexander's like, I literally just heard you can replace body parts. Can you fix this? He wiggles his non-existent ear.
Um, they look at it and they go, we think we can. Your unique physiology means that we might not be able to do it traditionally. We think we can stimulate the gem side of you, and it will regrow in situ.
I see. He says only understand half of that. Well, if that's the case, then that should work. How long will that take?
We will need to give you a number of injections to stimulate growth in the area, though there are some risks.
What type of risks?
We do not know what sort of effect this might have on the fetus.
Very well then. I suppose I can wait till after the birth then.
I mean, that would be probably the best option, as we would have to develop something unique for you, and it would be, well, untested on your special circumstances, and may
He-
have
he
unsigned
nods a bit.
circumstance.
Well, thank you anyway.
I just actually like imagine like in like the room and it's logged. It just said it seems like male ponies can also give birth.
I mean,
And it's just, sorry.
I was going to say they literally have two male ponies, so yeah, it's definitely in their potential medical books.
Yeah, and then there's that one ruminant off in like the back corner who's just sort of like in his own little soundproof box yelling, "They're men! They're males! How the fuck does this happen?"
I was gonna say, isn't that what Milk Thistle was doing when we found it?
So,
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I had to like send him like a video. Explaining why it works.
It just works.
Exactly, it just works.
Yes. Yes.
It's magic. It's
gearbox.
magic.
The gearbox reasoning. It just works.
So, the next little thing, which will come about, would be Katerina will let you know, Alex, that he thinks he knows how to get to where the equipment might be.
That's good.
Using the tunnel that I should sort of rewind back a little bit. Katerina would find Metal Banana at some point when they're working, and will ask Metal Banana to show him the tunnel door and stuff where you went down, as he wants to explore down there.
Who wants to explore down there?
Katerina.
Katerina.
Oh yeah, Katerina. Is she? Wait. Never mind. Of course, I would be happy to do that, but I would need the device if he wants to see inside the door.
Oh no, he's already got the device.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah, he just needed you to show him the route to the door so he could actually get there and start exploring.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay. She will. She will actually code out in code that she did like mark, the tunnels with like shapes, so he can just follow those
Oh, okay.
if he gets lost.
Then he will take your information and then he will be able to go off and find it himself.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Hip hooray for past planning.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Hip,
yeah.
hip,
So
hooray
then
for
with
all
that,
the
he
sharing.
will turn around and say he has found where he believes the equipment's been stored. He does say he didn't go in and have a look because it looks like it's quite a potential restricted area, and he thinks it might trigger. If he tries to get in there, it might set off alarms, but he's not certain. But didn't risk it.
Okay, so we in the tunnels.
Well, this would be the after fact. He mostly be telling Alex, sort of in there, like
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
in the code type thing.
Okay.
Um,
Alright.
so he says he thinks he knows how to get to it.
That's excellent. I'll let the others know, and then I think we're about ready to go. I don't think we need to wait for anything else.
Nope. Other than my eye, we don't need to wait for anything else.
What happens if it sort of go before your eye surgery? No, I'm
Oh
joking.
shit.
Yeah. Well, sucks for you. Hey, I didn't get to grow my ear back, so.
No, your eye surgery actually will happen before this the
Ah.
next cycle, so you're fine.
Oh, okay. So I
Yeah.
get to like So I get to role play her getting a full side back.
Yes. So you are knocked out for the procedure, as you probably don't want to be conscious, as they do have to, open up the wound which was caused, clear out whatever your eye socket has done since then. They do some stuff to stimulate, nerve connections and that thing. They then obviously insert the eye, reconnect it to your brain, and then obviously close it all back up. They just did a little bit of brain surgery on you, so it's all good. And
I feel great.
and Sweet Bush was assisting the entire time.
She will.
Sorry.
She will open. She will test out a new eye. When she
You
wakes
go
up.
to open your eye, but you can only see out of one eye, and you have a bandage around your eye and a good part of your head.
Okay.
You're told that you'll need to keep that on your head for the moment. You return tomorrow, and you can for one last rejuvenation and before work, and you should then be able to see out of your eye, and there won't be any visible scarring around your eye.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess there's gonna be scars around my eye. Because they're leaving after this, right?
Soonish after this, yes.
Okay. Yeah.
But yes, they when you come back, they will basically regenerate the area, removing any surgical marks and stuff like that, as well as sort of some of the claw mark around your face that they had to obviously do surgery over, so they will remove some of the scarring just because of necessity. But you have a new second perfectly working eyeball.
Yay.
Huzzah.
Yeah. I lose my flaw of having one eye.
Yep.
Okay. She tries it out, and yeah. Unfortunately, like no no one can see this, but she just has a big smile on her face.
You're a little bit disorientated to start with because, well, you've now got depth perception again and you have to get used to things.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
But
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
yeah, but no. Other than a little bit of ooh-ness on your part, you are perfectly fine.
Yay.
Huzzah.
Okay, does actually like sweet bush talk to me later?
Yeah, I mean, she's there during the regeneration side of things because she kind of wants to be there for the whole procedure.
Alright, cool.
Does Metal Banana give Sweetbush a big old hug after it's done?
Yes, yes. She's like, thank you so much. You have no idea how much is it to me.
I'm really happy I could help, and I'm really happy that you let me do it all. Well, help do it all.
God,
Yeah.
that name though.
Yeah, should have actually called it like Sweet Tooth or something.
Now, then I would just think about the fucking clown.
Who?
Yeah, Sweet Tooth.
You know, from Twisted Metal.
Oh, that's sweet. Oh, yeah. Now I remember.
Okay, guys.
Go.
What will be your next big thing other than the next shutdown?
I don't think I have anything major planned. I, of course, would give a one of those self-deleting messages to everyone that says our dinner plans are nearly finished.
Yeah, I think that would be like to the group, like
Mhm. Yeah, it's in
like
a
a
group
huge
chat.
group message.
Katerina has found our cake.
Oh dear God, you're making me think of Payday. God dang it! This is
And
this is essentially a Payday heist. Let's be real here.
All right, so
let me play some Payday music then.
so what will happen is after a few more cycles after Metal Banana's eye surgery, you will get the notification telling you when the next city shutdown will take place.
All right.
And this will give you your opportunity to choose if you wish to have your surprise dinner, or if you wish to postpone it.
What do you guys think?
I'm all for going for it now. I think.
I say we get in there, get our surprise dinner, we get the cake, and we eat it too.
Mhm. Yeah, I don't think we have anything left to wait for.
Yep. I am definitely in. I just wanted to hear you guys what you think.
Plus, we're homeward bound. We gotta get back.
Yeah. Milk
So just
Thistle.
to-
Sorry.
Just to tally everything, Katerina has his suit, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
We know where our equipment is, yes?
Yes.
He has
Yep.
a strong. He believes he has found them or found where to get to them. Yes.
Okay. Is I'm wondering if Katerina or if we should have the recording of Elder Grey Longhorn. No, we wouldn't need his voice to activate the Manufactorum because it runs autonomously. So we'll send the recording with Katerina. When we get to the Manufactorum, we need to purify the heart, get the diamond dust, and get the teleportation pieces. Is there any sign currently of where the brain is for city or where the teleportation unit is for the entire city itself?
Katerina would indicate that he didn't risk going any deeper as things looked like they were stepping up in their security rating or protection.
So in other words, I'm getting there, grab our shit, get out as soon as possible.
If we can get the goggles and gain control over the automatons, we can almost walk freely through this place.
But I still think that's wishful thinking at best.
Mm.
It's a
Lucky for us, we have a party member named Wishful. So
honestly.
If the opportunity presents itself, I say we take it.
Yeah, if the opportunity presents itself, but
Yeah, and if we're lucky, not only can we take control of the automatons, but the city as well.
Maybe figure out what happened to the rest of the gods.
So it sounds like to me you guys are activating Operation Surprise Dinner.
yes, I believe so.
Yep.
All right. So the message will go out to all of you aliens. That
Even the cannon fodder.
Yep, even the cannon fodder.
Fodders. Gotcha.
We'll go out to everybody, advising them of when the dinner is and where to meet. Metal Banana, you are told they will come and collect you for basically their walk, but their pre-dinner walk. So you can go to work as normal. And the general gist of what's going to happen, at least at the first point, provided no additional anything changes your plans. Everybody's meeting up. They will go underground, collect Metal Banana, head towards where your equipment potentially is, grab your equipment. If you stick to your initial plan and no changes happen, Group 1 makes an attempt towards the airships, and that will be basically Clashing Dawn and the Cannon Fodder, as well as I believe Swift, Victory, and Thunderclap will be heading all that way. Where you guys? Sorry.
Okay. Isn't also Swift Gadgets going that way as well?
Swift Gadget was going to come with you guys to ensure you got the manufactorium working significantly.
Okay.
She has given instructions on how to fly the ship in a rudimentary way.
Don't worry, guys. We've got this.
She does indicate that potentially, obviously, how to activate the return to Everglow sort of thing on the ship itself as well.
The plane shifting button.
Yeah, or at least she's given instructions how she believes that should work. Unless you feel that you guys won't need her, then she will go with the other group.
What do you guys think?
Well, I know Milk Thistle and I believe Wishful have studied at least potentially studied how the manufacturer works. So, do you guys feel confident about that, or?
Yeah. I'm confident with that.
Yeah, same.
Is Wishful going to be stronger with the other group?
It will help them succeed more with the ship. That's the biggest one. It will assist with that side of things. Most of them are fighters, so getting to there shouldn't be the problem. It's going to be the actual ship operation where Swift Gadget is probably the best person for that.
Mm.
Just that she is pretty good with like room equipment, so she would benefit you guys a lot. But you should hopefully better model through. She does say to you that, reminds you that if you capture one of the workers and convince them to do a lot of the work for you, that will help you greatly.
Yeah, I think we should probably go for that then, because
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. It looks like I'll finally get to use my intimidation, and to bring out the me that I locked away for so long because I don't like him being out.
All right. She says she will leave the device that will allow you to get through doors with you. She tells you the green one is the slow decoding. The blue one should get through the doors faster, but risks basically tripping any security alerts or security devices, but will get the door open. And the red button will completely fry the door and the device. If the door's closed when you do it, it will fry it with the door open. If you press the green one or the red one, no, sorry, the green one or the blue one, then press the red, what will happen is the door will open and then it will fry the system and keep the door open. But you can only fry something once because then it will fry the device.
yeah. So we potentially would want to fry the doors to the manufactorum,
Yeah,
and
that's what
keep
I
it
was
closed.
thinking. Yeah, because this is a one-use wonder here.
Yep.
Well, I mean, it has many uses. Just that one button is the one use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you've used it, then you can't use the device again.
Yeah. Which team is Katarina on? Because
Katarina's on your team.
okay, so I think they could potentially also figure out how to use the device.
Yeah.
They,
Yeah. With
they got the big
his.
brain.
Yeah. With his, what was it, 22 or 24 or intelligence?
Oh, what, Katarina's?
Yeah.
I think it was either 20 or 18. Katarina.
Okay.
His intelligence is 22.
Okay. I
Big
was right the
brain.
first time.
Big brain.
He's a smart zebra.
Big brain moment.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And he has 16 languages.
Oh God.
Damn, son.
Did he take the linguistics prestige path?
Oh, he definitely took the zebra linguistics option.
Yeah, the zebras just get naturally good linguistics.
He took the communications in its officer route.
Yeah. All right. Any other? So that's how the team's being divided. Any other little things that you might obviously if you get to your equipment, you might change things, but at the moment that's how you want to keep things, correct?
Mhm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna pray that this works. In fact, we're sure it works.
All right. So after your classes, you all gather at your designated meeting spot, which is within your communal area, but it's in a near to where you guys are, or near where Katerina indicated was the best place to stand.
Mm-hmm.
You all gather there fairly quickly, as instructions were to be prompt. Katerina will kind of look at everyone and go, if you follow me, I will take you to the cover that will take us underground. This way.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right,
Uh,
let's get going.
he basically leads you off to the side, down sort of like between two buildings to a basically a cover which he's able to remove and will lead into the lower depths. And obviously indicates for everybody to get down there. He tells you
Alright,
have. He says you have 1 minute and 28 seconds left to get under, all down there before the next automaton walks past.
All right,
Alexander will hurry down.
Burn
Okay.
will go right after Alexander.
All right, so I'm gonna
Alexander,
get
right?
just
I don't know
the main party members to roll me a dex check to make sure you get down there quickly. If
Okay.
yeah, if
Oh wait, I
All
gotta.
right,
if too
I
many
have
of
a
you
minus
roll,
1.
if too many of you roll really low, that might put you at risk at being spotted.
Is this blind
public
or?
blind?
No, we'll make it open to build the
All right.
tension.
All right.
Okay, let's do it.
Woo!
First roll's good. We got a 1.
Yep, that was me.
Well,
No,
guess
it's
what?
Alexander.
Oh, that was Alex.
You know what? I'm gonna use
Oh.
my once per day reroll of a nat 1.
Oh yeah.
That's a good thing to have.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Also,
Because you're a crystal. You're a crystal pony, right?
Yes.
also, Metal
Yeah.
Banana, you do not need to make the check because you're already underground. Well,
And I fucking rolled another 1.
Hey,
Huzzah.
can Burn just like use? Because Alexandrite's in front of him. Can he just like shove him in?
nope.
Damn it!
I'm just gonna make.
Oh wait,
Nope.
as you say, I am already underground. You mean I'm working down there?
You're working down there, yeah, because they couldn't pull
Okay,
you
so-
away from work.
Okay. Okay. So I have my device on me. The
Device.
clean device.
Oh yeah, you do have your cleaning
Yeah.
device. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to add that to my inventory.
I haven't done wishful pens yet. She's a main member of the cast.
Yes.
All right. So thankfully, oh, did I do that hidden? No, I didn't.
No, it's
No,
it's
it
there.
was a 10.
Okay.
It's not bad. It's not It's not. Fine.
Okay. So the only person who slows you down is Alex, but thankfully, with only him being slow, Katerina does go into sort of 20 seconds, but by the time he alerts you 15 seconds, everybody is down below. So you were all down there in time with 15 seconds to spare.
Woo.
Just a little bit close. Katerina will again goes this way. Metal Banana should be working.
All right.
I'm gonna take a passive perception as we're moving to see if I can hear or smell anything different that might set off ideas of traps.
Okay. Just roll your perception, but obviously take 10, and so I just got your number there, so I know what it is.
Yeah.
Cool.
I legit rolled a 10.
Ooh, that's
Oh.
not bad.
There should be you've taken 10 because it says take 10.
Yeah, I think it still does the like roll effect.
Yeah,
Ah.
it still does, but it always gives you a 10.
So the 36 if there's any traps.
Okay. So Metal Banana, you will need to convince your work colleague not to be with you today. You can either scare away, or you can use diplomacy to get him, convince him not to work with you. Or
My diplomacy is higher, so yeah. I'll just actually I'll just be be like,
Oh man, I need to
like
take a massive shit.
okay.
Where's the bathroom in here? I need to use.
Oh, where's the bathroom? I need to go. Okay. I'll just like tell him. Hey. Hey. I missed some massive pot. Uh, piles of like smudge last cycle. Um, do you mind if I I separate you for a while so I can just do them very quick?
All right. Roll me that diplomacy.
Alright. Well, is it open or it's secret?
No, it's open because you're going to know fairly quick.
Alright, not nat one. Come on, not nat one. Thank God.
Thankfully, you've got somebody who doesn't care too much. So yes, he will sort of go. "Huh, well, as long as you don't take too long."
Yeah. Alright. Alright, thank you. And also, sorry about last time I said. It won't happen again. She goes off.
All right. So you will. So you are able to get away from them. You're working in the alternative area near where you need to be, and you will have. You will hear a sizable group moving towards you.
You just hear the Monty Python coconuts slamming together.
No, we're being stealthy.
I sense, I sense it's two figures with a very low IQ.
Um,
I sense two nerds.
I'll have you know, I have an average IQ.
Yeah.
It's not my dump. I mean, it's not my dump stat.
I'm double checking mine. Yeah, no, my IQ is a +2. I'm just an idiot.
all right.
You have you have actually intelligence, but you actually don't use them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, let's continue.
All right. With Melt Banana meeting up with the group, you are able to make your way to the next point, which is the door. Katerina will inform you here that this is the underground passage, what actually is underneath at the bottom of the bridge that leads across. He indicates at the end there's an elevator that will take that we can gain access to just the kind of the upper floors. You need some sort of strange type of pass, he thinks, as the device didn't let him go to any of those floors. The elevator's small, so it only will fit about 3 people in at once.
All right, so we're potentially gonna have to make 2 trips.
You're gonna have to make probably
Potentially.
quite a few trips.
Or actually, I can literally lay on top of you, and Milk can lay on top of the other. Would that work?
Bird sort of like looks. He's like, I'm sorry that we aren't hiding behind piles of dead bodies.
We'll do what we need to.
Yes.
Yeah, it's true.
All right. So I suggest Metal Banana, Burned, and I would go first
All right.
in case we run into trouble.
You continue across the bridge after getting through the first door, which seemed to open pretty easily, until you do get to the end of the corridor where you do come across the door. And again, using the passcode, the lift opens fairly easily. As you can see, it is quite cramped. Katerina will place the device on and activates it. and he says, he indicates that it's got a number of floors. He indicates that the one what reads B2 is what you want. You can get to B1, but that's just more of. He gestures towards kind of back where you came. It's more of what we've just been through. B2 seems to be some sort of security level.
I was gonna say you're giving burned PTSD here.
No, I'm just like, okay. He takes a moment to process that, and he's like, okay, so we want to go to the security floor. Got it.
B2.
B2.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Alexander, we'll head in.
So the elevator
Burn
will
head
easily
in as
descend. When you get down into B2, the rooms are very different. You've been sort of going through very much an industrial sort of sewer side of things. This one definitely has a bit more of a higher level of more maintenance. You got more pristine type walls, those sort of things. You guys step off. You don't see the security doors straight away. You clearly obviously have to walk away from the lift to find it. Do you wish to wait for the rest of the group, or do you want to keep pushing forward?
I think we should wait for the rest of the group.
Yes, that. I've played out of character. I play enough role-playing games to know not to be stupid. So yeah, we're waiting for the rest of the group.
Okay. You wait for the rest of the party to make their way down the lift. You have to do quite a few trips because obviously you've got the whole party with you, and only so many people can really squeeze into the elevator.
Mm-hmm.
But once you're all down, Katarina whispers, "This way."
We will follow Katarina.
Yep.
You do walk past a number of doors that don't look fairly low end. Doors don't really look very high security or anything like that, until you do come across kind of like a double, kind of a large double slidey door. It's red in colour, and this one, this reads. Excuse me 1 second. This one reads. Hang on. My brain just went blank. It reads. I had it a moment ago. It basically means contraband, but not kind of that word.
Mm.
I'm trying to remember the alternative word I was thinking of, but I can't remember it now.
I will help you with that. I am.
Contraband
Other
thesaurus.
names. Let's see.
Illicit? Illegal goods.
Ah.
No,
The
prohibited.
best type of good.
No, prohibited items. That's what it was.
Ah.
That sounds more like how they would word it. Prohibited goods. No,
Yes.
So what I'm saying, prohibited items. I will get there in the end. He goes. I believe they are here. This is the area Alex indicated, and this seems to be the only door that seems to be most likely. I have yet to open it.
Alright, put the thing on there and let's open the door.
Alright.
Alright.
Use the green.
You guys utilize the green. The device runs through its calculations, but then instead of the numbers appearing, it indicates across the thing, failed.
All right. Well, that's green's not gonna work. We're gonna have to do blue then.
Yeah.
Don't see any other way.
All right.
You're
Alexander will push the blue.
pushing the blue. All right. So this time, the device kind of works differently. It definitely gives off. You hear like a build up from it, and it goes, and it does that a few times, and then it again goes through some sort of like algorithm across the top, and it makes a few odd sort of beeping noises, plays the old dial-up noise, and then the doors, you hear them disengage a lock. They move open slightly, so you can basically get your hoofs in, but they don't open fully.
All right. Well, if the who's it can go in, Alexander, it's going to just try to push it open.
Give me a
Bird
strength
will
test.
assist.
Okay, strength test.
All right, strength. Okay, I've got this.
And
All right.
Bernd was assistant. So.
He was
Yes,
assisting, so that
so-
gives you a +2, so 22. With both of you working together, you are able to heave the double doors open.
right.
Inside appears to be lots of shelving. There's quite a few items on many of the shelves. Most of them look like clothing and various other items like that, though you have a very distinct area which looks very much like your equipment, given the fact that it's full of armor. You can clearly see weapons there, which look like what you have.
All right.
Right.
Do we see our platinum and other equipment?
You don't see clear indications of money or anything like that, but there are bags and other things that might contain items.
Yeah, I was going to say, well, let's just grab our armor and gear and then take everything else. We can
Yeah.
search through it
Right.
later.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a quick perception check to see if I can find the goggles.
Okay, so you guys head in. As you enter in, an alarm sounds. Unauthorized
Yep, grab our
personnel
shit.
within
Yep.
unauthorized personnel in restricted area. Breach in containment room 12.
All right.
Yeah, we might have to put on our armor at the factorium when we lock the door.
Yeah.
Milk Thistle's still
So
gonna.
yeah, we just grab our shit.
Milk Thistle's still gonna roll perception to find the goggles.
You can. All right. You quickly go through your equipment as quickly as you can, checking everything. You will find the goggles are missing from the equipment. I will also indicate anything ruminant made is missing from your equipment that you had on your person.
All we really had was the goggles, I think.
Yeah,
I think
believe that was
somebody
it.
had a blender.
Wasn't me.
Or
What?
am I thinking of a different group?
Probably.
I think you're thinking of a different group, unless Nightshine had a blender.
He might have done. I know. I thought somebody stole some of the kitchen apparatus from the canteen, but I could be wrong.
Is there also bags full of equipment in there too?
Yeah, your bags will have whichever equipment that you had in there. Obviously, minus anything ruminant made would be missing.
Okay.
Besides our equipment, what else is here?
All you can you would see lots of like clothing and other bags across all the different aisles and stuff. Though, are you guys putting on your armor now, or you just?
No, I think we're
No,
going to
waiting.
try to put our armor at the factorium.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where does she like taking where the where does he grab it over shit right now?
Does
Still.
Milk
Oh, sorry, Milk
does Milk Thistle have his nightmare tea brewing kit?
Yes, your tea brewing kit will be there.
Okay.
Still does say to you, it will be tactically advantage for us to equip armor now. If they know we've breached this room, we will expect combat when we leave.
He's right. Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Milk Thistle will pull out a Tanglefoot bag. Trying to see if he has anything else that might be helpful. He has 2 smoke sticks we might be able to use to cover our tracks.
Wishful also has a.
Hey, Alexander can get his stuff back from Wishful Pen now.
Yes.
Okay, let's see what shit I have.
Let's see.
Yeah. So.
Would scrolls work in this place? I wouldn't think they would.
You would have to try them to find out.
Yeah, so Bird puts on his Hell Knight plate, his saddle rack that has his adamantine bastard sword in it, and he grins as he feels right back at home. He's wearing his clothes again.
Ponies who do not have to put on heavy duty armor and stuff like that will assist those who do to speed it up. Steel will summon 2 unseen servants to assist others and instructs Burnt to do the same.
Alright, yeah, he does the same. He summons his unseen servant. And he's gonna have he's gonna summon both of them because he can only do 2 a day.
Yeah.
He's gonna have him help out Alexandrite.
Well, you also have a lot of NPCs who are equipped in armor.
Right. In that case, he'll spread them out.
Yeah. I mean, that's basically what Steel does.
Sorry about that.
No, that's fine. I'm just letting you know that you probably don't want to put 2 on 1 because it doesn't make any difference.
Yeah.
One person assisting is the best option.
Yeah.
Steel takes off his bandolier and he will give it to he'll give it to Milk Thistle.
Milk Thistle will take it. Is there anything in the bandolier?
Yes. I'm literally going to give you all of the stuff in a moment. Did I make the bandolier an item you can... Okay, sorry, he has 2 bandoliers. And almost all the slots are full. So I'm just going to put them into your backpack. So you've got 1 bandolier, and I'm going to give you all of the potions he has in them.
Cool.
Oh man, it feels so nice to have my armor
Definitely
again.
has that one. He has that.
That beautiful high AC again.
I've missed my high AC.
I miss my weapons, man.
Actually, I think he still has that as well.
That too.
Right. There you go. Those are his. Okay, mine were nicely organised, but apparently yours didn't do it nicely.
It's still there though.
Yeah. So that's what's in his bandolier. The ones should have their charges next to them. So that's how many they have.
All right. Milk Thistle will attempt to cast a spell while we're sitting here. He's going to attempt to cast Scroll of True Strike, and this is going to go on Alexandrite.
I was gonna say, is there a certain time limit that has, or just the next attack?
Next attack.
Okay.
I believe there is a
Alright.
time limit of in the next minute or next attack.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if it's like a minute, we should probably wait till we're getting closer to the combat.
Okay. All right.
I think the thing where you're locked out of for a good portion of this.
All right. Then I'm not going to cast that yet.
Okay,
Yeah.
that is fine. Just
I'm thankful for the thought about it, but
Yeah.
The thing
We
is,
have-
I wanted to test it first because it's a divination scroll. I don't think it's going to cast.
well, how many charges do you have of that?
With the scroll, just single casting on the scroll.
Okay.
all right.
Well, I guess if you tried and it doesn't work, then nothing would happen with the scroll since you didn't use it.
Question GM, since we've got all of our gear back minus whatever ruminant items we were carrying, is there anything else in this room that we can take?
Yeah, I mean, there's clearly other ruminant equipment. Most of it looks like clothes, but there looks like there's backpacks, bags, and various other sort of luggage that it looks like people might have brought with them. That is obviously wasn't needed anymore. You can spend some time looking, but obviously you have tripped the alarm, and the more time you spend looking, the longer that it might have impacts elsewhere.
All right, Milk Thistle is going to grab a single metallic item, anything, just the first thing made out of metal that he finds that's small enough to fit in a pocket.
Okay. Yep. You grab something, pop it in a pocket.
All right, Milk Thistle's ready to go.
All right.
Yep.
He's got his purple and gold scribed robes on again. He's good.
All right.
All right.
Katerina will go. We need to go this other way now. This will take us to an
All right.
alternative lift that will head up to a different exit, which will bring us out into the central, the middle bit of the city.
Alexander will nod. Let's hurry.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
All right. Who is leading the group?
Uh,
I
Who's
need,
on
well,
foot?
I need the two people who are going to be up front.
yeah, I think Alexandrite will be because he has his powers and now he can tank again. So
Yeah. Bird will be up front with Alexandrite as well. He's been itching for a fight.
I will be in the second row. Getting some charge distance.
No, that is fine. All right, so you guys move ahead. You quickly come round the corner. Katerina does inform you that just round the bend should be the lift. This one is a bigger one, and you should be able to get most of us in there. Maybe all of us if we really get friendly.
All right. Time
As
to
you
get
guys
friendly, everyone.
round the corner, you hear a beeping as you literally come round the corner. Something in the ceiling swivels to look at you, and then automatic gunfire is let out at you.
okay. Question: is it a gun or is it a ray gun?
It's a ray gun.
Alexandrite's gonna use his gem pony thing that I never get to use.
Well,
Shoot it back.
it's I think it's auto. Is it automatic or can you do it for the first shot?
let me see here. Is it this one? Oh, okay. It's just a +2. Oh yeah, once per day they can deflect a single ray attack at them,
Okay.
as if use the deflect arrow.
Okay. So
How-
you if one hits, you can deflect one of the shots away at you.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, this is
How wide is the hall?
It's very lit. But you would consider it basically daylight down here.
I know that, but like, how wide is it? Like,
You can fit 2 of you abreast perfectly fine. 3
Alright.
if you don't want any maneuverability.
so I can use my Lucerne hammer to just hit the shit out of this thing. Then
You're not that close to it.
so.
shoot.
Actually, you know what? Alexandrite's going to you run up forward, and once he's 30 feet away from the others, he's going to yell out. Oh, I need to remember what the thing is for my armor.
All right. Well, before you do that, I need to shoot you guys first.
Okay.
Good.
Now that's why I'm running first, because I at least have the deflect arrow.
Yeah.
With the,
All right. So it's going to shoot Alex first, and so the first 3 shots are going at Alex. Second 3 shots are going at Burnt, and then we will go into basically initiative.
Okay.
So these are range touch attacks against you.
Well, my touch is pretty horrible, but I at least got that +2.
Same here. I have like 12 touch.
I'm just trying to find me the Gatling gun. Well, I'm calling it a Gatling gun, but it's more of a Gatling laser.
It goes pew 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 pew.
Well, yeah, you'll find out it actually shoots at different types of rays at you. It's going to go in a particular. No, wait. I've got to. When I find my rules, I will definitely know. 1 second. It's either going to be this one or this one. It's in here.
Yeah, this is such a niche ability. I almost forgot about it till like it finally came up.
Would it be the? Is it here? Oop. Yes, it's this one. All right. I want to go here. I'll be potentially here. Where am I? Yes. So it. Okay, it's based on that, right? That's what I needed. Sorry. So I needed to double check what I said it worked as. Alright, so these are fire based. Okay.
Oh, they're fire based.
Yeah, it is fire based. You may.
Okay, then I won't need to use that because I'm immune to fire.
Okay, so it lets out 3 shots. Each shot contains 2 rays. So it basically kind of, as it shoots, it bursts out into 2, and you are hit by basically 2 rays. So it's actually firing 12 shots.
Okay.
Which is pretty nasty.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 1d20 plus in. It is automated, so it is at that. All right, so Alex, your 6 shots. 1.
All right. The first one misses. Everything else would hit.
Okay.
Well, actually, never mind. The last one would also miss because of the +2.
Okay, no, that is fine. It will not crit, as it is basically a automated thing and is not that good at hitting things, so it does not cause crits. So 1, 2,
Alright.
3, 4 hits. Do you wish to deflect one of those?
What you said? It's different types of damages.
No, this one is all fire based.
Oh, if they're all fire based, then I take no damage.
Are you fully? Oh yeah, you're fully immune. So it just hits
Yeah.
you, and you are covered in fire and do not get hurt. Burnt, on the other hoof.
Ooh. Oh no. Alright, Alright, that 10 misses, but everything else hits. And I am not immune to fire.
Alright, so okay, so that's 5 hits for you. Alright, so I'm gonna roll them all together because you're not immune to fire.
Yeah.
So 5 times that number. I forgot how deadly this was. Hopefully you don't die.
Ooh, 70?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see.
All fire based.
That's a... Alright, 1 second. My 70... Okay, I am injured. I am at 82 hit points.
Alright, initiative.
All right.
Alright, I forgot. I'm like, okay,
Also, quick question: Did our mythic powers gave us extra AC?
I believe they might have done.
Yeah, because when I first made my character, I had an AC of 23. Now I just have an AC of 20.
Yeah. There might have
Yeah.
been things that you took which would have given you extra bonuses.
oh right, and my banner, since I have it back, is up and waving. So, huzzah for bonuses again.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just grabbing all the NPCs who could possibly join the fray. Oh, Clash and Dawn, you're still injured. Why is that? Oh, you shouldn't be injured as well. Now, I will point out this gun is in the ceiling,
Mm-hmm.
which, unless you have a reach weapon, you will not reach it from the ground.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking of activating my armor and just making everything fire.
You.
Oh, good.
You're,
I have a lance.
you would
I
not
can hit it.
be able to do that in a way which won't possibly hit somebody of the party.
Okay.
I
But I won't stop you from trying.
have I have the fucking hammer, so like I can always just use an action to pull it out.
Alright.
But the next action I'd have to take would be giving up my attack to move.
Actually, I got something that I can do, I believe.
Enemies.
By the way, I think Wishful Pen has my claws of the ice bear or whatever it's called.
Yes, she does.
Yeah, I might need those back.
Alright.
I forget. Doesn't Milk Thistle have someplace he has to be?
He said, is he getting close to that time?
It's been what, 2 hours?
I think he said he had 3 hours.
Yeah, Milk, you need to go?
Because we can stop just before the combat.
I do need to. Actually, yeah, this would be a good stopping point for me.
Okay.
Melt Banana, do you want to roll your initiative?
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm just looking if Cavalier gave me any AC bonuses, maybe because that. No. Let's see. Initiative. Where the hell is initiative? There you are.
No, that had a +8, so it does not have that high initiative.
Of course, I rolled in that one. Great.
I mean, you
Okay,
jinxed
you-
yourself earlier this session.
Yep. I predicted it, and I was right.
Rolling
Woohoo.
ones on initiative aren't always so bad, and now you get to see the full layout of the fight before you get to
Mhm.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get to react. So Swift Gadget and Wishful Pen will get to act first. Okay. Well, next session, when we come in, you guys will be fighting against your first enemy, the automated turret.
Oh yeah. Before we leave, can I get those ice claws back? Yeah.
You would have had to ask Wishful Pen prior to this combat to get them. So if you were when you were in the room re-equipping, that was the moment to ask for them.
All right. Fair enough.
Because she
I
would have
didn't even
gone,
think about it till now. So.
she would have gone,
Or didn't even know it was
claws.
missing.
I'm putting those on my hooves. So she's actually currently wearing them because she thought they might be
Okay.
useful.
Well, at least she has a weapon that you can potentially use.
Yeah, either that would be her quarterstaff to whack things with.
Mhm.
But yes, everybody's re-equipped. I haven't gone through everybody's equipment yet to double check to make sure there was no special ruminant stuff, but I think it was only the glasses. I think it was Nightshine who had a lot of the ruminant items that I'm aware of.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that was the case.
God dang it, Nightshine! Right when we need you again.
Yeah, I can't.
Well, actually, like, to be fair, I playing for a while with you guys. I can see why Nightshine left.
Ow.
Wow, that's mean. Holy crap!
I have to be honest. Sorry.
Well, the thing is, we weren't even that bad.
Probably, I should like don't want to argue with you on stream. Let's save it outside of stream.
Alright, so we will leave it there, and next session we will continue your desperate fight through the city to try and get to the Manufactorium.
Okay.
All right.
Awesome.
Have a great day, everyone.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, Avi,
too.
and thank you very much for joining us.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.